You give refunds, right?
No.
5 seconds.
My volume testy.
Volume.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news from right here inside Shroud, the Avatar, every Monday through Friday at the noon hour for your listening entertainment. How's everybody doing out there today? Today, for the record, is Hump Day. It's Wednesday, September 14th, 2016, inside Shroud, the Avatar. And how's everybody doing today?
I'm doing great. I just had my antlers did.
You had your antlers did.
Did Dunham?
Mm-hmm.
You did Dunham.
Done.
Did Rocky do your antlers?
Rocky did do my antlers.
Ooh, sounds kinky.
I just
All
walking
sorts
around
of
the house.
antler fun.
I just walking around in my long bottoms this morning and thought I'd go over and grace y'all's existence with my presence.
You mean to tell me you got skivvies on today? I'm shocked.
Hardly got on anything but a smile.
I don't need to know that.
You even cleaned your toenails out.
I tell you. He jumped in the creek last night after he was drinking all that moonshine, and it's just a result of that. That's all.
Woo, I wonder if we're related.
I tell you. The kissing cousins from Texarkana, I tell you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, when my sister
I'm not going there.
when my sister ain't getting involved in it, yeah, the cousin thing's pretty good.
Yeah, I tell you. Led Zepp, somebody's got your seat, man. I tell you.
I saw that.
You got a sheep that was pissed off at you, man. You stood her up last night, and she wasn't happy about it.
You gotta pay attention to her.
That's Scrota's girlfriend. Shit, what are you talking about?
Well, don't forget, everybody out there, that if you want to join us in Discord, you're more than welcome to do so. Just go to nbnn.info, click on the button that says connect to Discord, and then type in the name that you want us to refer to you by, and then join us in channel. And remember that everybody is invited as long as you obey rule number 1, and there is only one rule.
D-bad.
Don't be a dick. That's right.
And if there's anything game-related that you want to talk about, we are here to talk about that and interpret things as we see it.
That's right.
Well,
we're going to
yeah,
talk about some of that
I
today.
love interpreting
I
things.
saw-
We're going
I
to talk
saw-
about some of that here. Go
I
ahead.
saw a shirt in the game yesterday, and I swear it's made of camel hair.
What was it?
A shirt. I saw a piece of
It was a
armor, a
mohair?
shirt.
Was it on a
Made out of-
female? Did she also have camel toe?
No. It was some kind of a shirt, and yes, it was on a female, and I swear it's made of camel hair. You know how I know?
Yeah.
How do you know it was made of camel
Sounds
hair?
itchy.
Because it had 2 humps on it.
Yeah, absolutely. That had to be a camel hair shirt.
You might want to look closer. There might be some camel toe after all.
Yeah.
That's quite possible. Anyway, moving right. Okay, we're having a good fun today, and I love this shit. I tell you guys, we love what we do around here, and of course, we bring it to you every Monday through Friday. But let's go ahead. We got some news for you. We got some good chatter for you. We got all sorts of wacky stuff out there today. Of course, we had some comments from the Peanut Gallery yesterday in the forums.
Yeah, but
We're
we
gonna discuss
should
a little
just
bit about that.
we should just ignore that just because it's
Yeah.
really not relevant to
It's silly.
the game. It's
Well, actually, it
it's
is sort of relevant to the game. And again, you know, we asked for people's opinions and comments, and I want to actually address some of that when we get a chance. As a matter of fact, we'll do that right now. First and foremost, for anybody who knows Richard Garriott, somebody actually pinned that right before the show today, and this is if anybody knows how to get in touch with Richard Garriott, it's via Twitter. And the only thing he does more than tweet is play Pokemon. So
Pokemon Go.
give that man a cookie because he knows his Richard Garriott, you know, back, forward, upside down, and sideways. If you want to get in touch with the man, there's all sorts of good stuff out there, as well as that big post out there that somebody says, "Hey, Richard, how about that?" And he says, "Great, I'm going to add it to Jira." So yes, you too can tweet to Richard Garriott and have stuff added to Jira. Ooh, amazing. Ain't that wonderful? As well, I also wanted to go back, something we haven't done in a long time, but we do have it available. If you guys got questions or comments, you can call the NBNN hotline at 872-LAZ-NBNN, and we can take your calls, or you can leave a message and we'll answer that question, maybe even play it on air so that the folks can hear you guys ask questions out there. So yes, we do have a telephone line where you can call in and actually ask and talk to us. And of course, we just don't use it because nobody listens to our show anyway. So we're putting it out there.
I'm going to call you right now.
But going back to the original comment at 1620 actually was me saying Richard was in Jiroland all weekend. You know, if you throw out a comment to Richard Garriott, he goes over there in the corner and he puts it into Jira. Now, nowhere in that did I say I, we, or anybody else. I was generally talking you because the whole crowd at Dragon Con was
Laz,
sitting there
did you
tossing
forget to
ideas.
hit start?
No.
Okay, I'm just curious, just making sure.
Why?
Hi, Justin.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your stream there.
Oh no,
See,
it's
Twitch ingest.
going.
Yeah, Twitch ingest.
Yeah, it's Twitch
Lord
problem.
Hailstrom said your Twitch is offline.
Is,
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Just reverse roles here today.
click on the alternate link. And we have an
No,
alternate
no,
link there on the website.
We're not
Let's
going
see if
to
that's
do
where-
that.
Yeah, I know. You're just too damn lazy.
We'll watch Jax today.
If Jax is
It's all
working
good.
today.
It's all good. Mine's working fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Role reversals.
My middle name is not technical difficulties.
was yesterday.
Hold on.
My cousin's
Let's,
name is technical
Testicle,
difficulties. Do you know him? Testicle difficulties.
Testicle. Freudian slip there. Don't watch that.
That's
Yeah,
just
nobody
nuts.
watches anyways.
It's all good. It's all good. We all just hang out and just like read things occasionally. Now, so what were we talking about?
In the video, where we were
which
questioned
video?
about talking
Yeah.
about Jira, is the comment I made was if you throw it out to Richard, you know, he goes over into the corner and you know, people throwing things at him all weekend. Not just myself, not just the Shrouded Avatar crew, but the hundreds and hundreds of fans who were there to see him, who packed his sessions and all that good stuff and came to see all the forums where he was discussing everything from space to the Titanic to Shrouded Avatar to the AMAs to the new book. There were dozens of sessions where people were asking all sorts of questions, and you better believe he was in Jiroland all weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's one where Richard will take feedback from anywhere. He solicits it from anyone and everyone. And
Because he
the
likes his
easiest
game.
way, really, and he wants to make it a success. And he's trying to solicit input. Kind of like the first time that I met him was with Tracy Hickman when they were doing the South by Southwest panel. Was that the first time I met him, or second?
I believe it was.
And it's people were just popping questions left and right at him, and then from there it's like he documented some of those and put them in Jira, and may or may not ever make it into game, but it becomes ideas. And it's like he even had polls about what are the most important things about engaging in a game, and one of the top ones was actually sound effects. It wasn't like story, it wasn't quests, it wasn't community, it was sound effects. And I was actually shocked by that.
Right,
And
sound effects?
Yeah, now we have Leo the sound guy.
Now we
working on
have
sound.
Leo the sound
I
guy.
don't know about Leo.
No, we gotta love Leo.
The drums, though.
It's really funny
Well,
because
did
we
you
started
bug
calling
report
him
it yet?
Leo the sound guy when he first came on
will.
board. And now
Okay.
that's how they refer to him down in the office. I don't know if it's just a natural progression or just it just sounds good.
Well,
That's the only
I
thing
mean,
that does sound
If,
good.
if things actually catch on, then you'll hear people start referring to Matt Schmidt as Matt Psh. And,
Yeah,
and
I think he
yeah.
perpetrates that himself, though.
Well, I mean, that was his forum name. That is
Yes,
his forum name.
It was.
So, and although his game name is Gix Vargach.
Gee.
That just sounds dirty.
Yeah. I know it does.
Yeah.
Like a snatch.
What? Moving right along.
I'm not going there.
I'm not going there either.
What are you doing?
I never go there. That's all I'm saying. I never go there.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So
And
what are
then,
we
of
supposed to be
course,
talking about
let's go ahead.
besides
Hold on, I
stand-up
just wanna,
corners? Since you're derailing the train.
Yeah, I'm going to derail the train just a little bit more. We're going to go ahead and toss this out there for the good boys and girls. You'll get a kick out of it. This was just today, as a matter of fact. I'll pull that one up on screen for the good boys and girls.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Here.
I got to
Throw that
copy and
over.
paste.
We'll throw that up there. This was just this morning I got up and I saw this one. But just to prove that if you know how to do it, which is not hard, you get on there, you throw an idea at Richard, and somebody threw out, you might as well have this too, costumes, full body for Halloween, and they give you a link. And of course, Richard tweets back, love it. Jira en route.
Yeah.
Ta-da! That's how simple it is, boys and girls. I can't tell you how to make it any simpler than that, except if you don't get off your ass and do it, you ain't gonna have it. And we're gonna leave that at that.
Are you sure
So
we're
yes,
going to leave it at that, or
anybody can do it.
are we going to go on from there? I mean,
What's that?
are we going to leave it at that, or are we going to keep on going?
No, we'll bash it throughout the show, but that's beside the
Okay,
point.
okay. So,
But anyway,
you ready for stand-up then?
we are ready.
Are you sure?
Let's go
Are you
ahead
sure?
and get
Are you
yesterday's
positive?
stand-up on the
Okay.
on the screen for the good boys and girls out there.
Okay, and don't forget everybody out there, the reason that we do the day before stand-up is because we don't always have today's stand-up like we do today, which was posted
That's right.
at 11:04 a.m. Yesterday's
And of
was
course,
posted at
if we did
11:38.
today's stand-up and we don't have one tomorrow, then we got Jack to talk about with you guys.
I know.
That's
I
not
know.
But we only did
But
half
ta-
of yesterday's.
Well,
that's something
yesterday
else
we were doing
we have
something
to
else.
pick up
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, we have to
That's,
pick up on the
questions
post-mortem
from the
questions.
post-mortem.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that was
yeah,
it.
we
We've
gotta
done
do
that again today.
Yeah, that was good.
So we do have our stand-up corner. Remember, this is where the devs stand up and they go around the room and say, this is what I'm working on. This is what I worked on yesterday. This is what I'm working on today. And then Chaos writes something down, and then eventually it gets added to the stand-up corner thread. So this is yesterday's stand-up notes from September 13th. Remember, today is the 14th. Over in the art department, Bob was working on the Unity upgrade. Yay. And Haunted House review with Lord British. Fletcher is working on bone armor. Wait,
Bone
wait,
armor.
Finally,
Wait,
bone
wait.
armor.
Yeah,
that reminds me
Glorious
of.
rise out of that one. man.
I know he's going to be walking around in bones all day.
Keep it
And
in your
he's gonna
pants.
he's gonna have a hard one.
I
That
know.
armor's gonna give me a bone.
The
That's right.
notorious bone armor.
Hey, that reminds me of UO running around with the death robe and
That's what I'm talking
the.
about.
The
orc
classic,
skull.
that's
Yeah.
on the skull mask. Absolutely, you know it's all coming back.
I
It's all
gotta
coming.
have that. Gotta have it.
Wait
Yeah,
for
gotta
it.
have that.
Wait for it.
Wait,
What I
wait for
miss?
it. Kevin's working on the
Bone armor.
one-man band and juggling heads.
Juggling heads.
Juggling heads. See,
Yes,
Skirto
yes,
was Skirto was waiting for the one-man band.
And the bone armor.
That's right. Yeah.
Juggling
Matt.
heads and bone armor. Oh.
Screwed in his
Matt-
one man band, huh?
That's right. Matt. He's working on the animations for walking and playing the skin flute while holding hands and hugging himself.
Please.
Well, screenshotter didn't happen.
You're a
All
good
right.
person.
He's doing all of those things at the same time. It's a little weird. You got the sound of one. Hey, and Matt is in Discord with us.
That's right.
Hey.
Talking about bone.
Hey. Then Reed is working on the 4-story Elven row home and Bugs.
Bug.
It's like I thought you missed your cue there, Laz. And the tiny airship. Okay, Scotty's
I just wanna
working.
point out-
Yes.
That if they're working on the 4-story Elven row home, then that means they most likely have most of the 3rd story done.
Well, yeah. I mean, also that means that the bundle packages will still be for the Elven packages will soon be hitting the add-on store as well as soon as all those homes are finished. Ooh, more packages. And then
More
Scotty's working on the fireplace additions and decoration testing. And Goulian still wants his fake elf ears.
We need the elf ears.
That's right, we do. Definitely do. Then Ted takes us over to design, where Brandon is working on the food and agriculture meeting. Dan is working on the player town form lock tracking and big creature navigation. We need more dragons. More dragons. Finn is working on the blood fountain water effects and red waters and ice mask and the virtue cloak.
Can't wait to see that virtue cloak.
Yeah,
when it's all done.
I need all the blood stuff to hit the add-on store so that way I can acquire it that way. Because I don't know
if that's gonna
the
happen,
players.
man. Don't know if that's
I need
gonna
some.
happen.
I need someone to teach me Blood Rain. So if you have Blood Rain, please contact me, and
Please
I will love you
contact
forever.
him so he stops bothering us about getting the blood rain. Please, 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 somebody.
And then
Need
I'm
chairs
just.
in the taverns.
Well, yes, we definitely need chairs that are placeable town deco, and chairs in the taverns as well.
No. We need
In-
chairs in the damn taverns. I know we've been
In the
screaming about that
NPC
one for a long
buildings.
time.
Yeah.
My tavern.
In
When
the
you place
NPC
a tavern,
buildings,
it's an empty tavern, no chairs. You can't decorate it. You can't do anything.
Shit.
How am I supposed to
Yeah.
have a beer in a tavern if I can't sit down and relax and enjoy myself?
They
Standing
acknowledged
room
it,
only?
and they're gonna fix it at some point.
See, what they're doing is they're taking lessons from modern bars where they don't have any seats anywhere, so it's standing room only, and the tables are just
seats,
there
no
to occasionally
ashtrays,
serve
nothing.
drinks.
That's not modern bars. That's modern bars
Yeah, I
taking
don't
a
know
piece
what-
out of history. Because back in the day, first off, the materials to make stools went to the war effort, so the fucking stools were scrapped. So you had nothing but your feet to stand on. And second is a lot of bar owners believed that if you couldn't stand up on your own 2 feet, You were too drunk. You had to go, so they weren't giving you a seat to sit down and hang out and linger in their bar.
When was
It
this?
goes back to old school.
You must be going to Civil War.
Oh no,
I know,
that's,
yeah.
trust me, old barfly. I know a little bit about hanging out.
Then
in bars.
Materials for wartime? What is that? Wood?
Yeah, Fire Lotus is working on Release 34 content, and Blood Omen reports that Laz's stream is finally working. So she is doing some content writing for Release 34. And then Keith is working on the Hilt Fortress and reagent rates for tiers 1 and 2. And then Sorcerer Steve, he's still touching up Estgard. And I don't know if you have gone out to Estgard lately, but I encourage everybody to go out there and see the work that Sorcerer Steve has been doing out in Estgard, because you will be absolutely amazed.
Wild. I mean, I logged out one night and it was wood. Next day I logged in and it was just beautiful stone walls, man. And just the whole town looks great. Now we got to do something about those lawns.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, do I still have the barn? Is my house out there at the barn?
I forget, to tell you the truth.
Me too. Over in tech, we have Eric working on the Battle Royale handoff and permadeath for pets.
Ooh, permadeath.
What does that
Oh,
mean?
hold on.
What does
I
that
thought
mean?
we already had that.
Yeah, we already got that.
Well, maybe there's an issue with it that, like, if you leave the zone and you pop out on the world map, your pet's revived, and he's trying to find
What's
a way
wrong with
to
that?
resolve that.
I don't know. Last time I
'Cause,
checked, that
yeah.
wasn't working because I've lost a couple of pets in recent history.
Really?
And
Pets aren't worth a damn anyway. So
leaving the screen did not revive my pet, so I believe that one was fixed. But that's maybe a possibility.
Maybe we'll
Raid.
find out.
Maybe.
Now, I'm kind of
Raid
curious
kills
about
your
the.
pets dead.
That's right.
What's that?
Raid kills
Raid
your pets
kills
dead.
your pets dead. Just in case you thought there's some live kind of killing.
that's
Yeah,
a reward for the bug.
Yeah,
Report.
I'm kind of curious as to what they're talking about with the Battle Royale, because we've read that a few times and we haven't seen much.
Is a topic in the forums on Battle Royale. Everybody is speculating on what it might or might not be. But what people are speculating is Battle Royale will allow you to go into an arena full loot PvP. That's the speculation that I'm getting out there. So Battle Royale may be the answer.
I would like some insight into that from Portalarium.
Well, as you will see, Starr will give us all the insight we need when we finish this and catch up. And I'll point that insight out to you when we get there.
Oh, wait, is it in the questions? Or is it in Dev Plus and I haven't been paying attention?
I'll point out the insight to you when we get there, yes.
Okay. Jason is working on the item logging planning. Wizard Smoke. We got two people doing sound effects, and both of y'all are missing your cues. And he's working on the food and agriculture meeting, and gold usage logging, and inventory code cleanup. The Deathbringer
Gold
one and only.
usage.
Yep. The Deathbringer one and only is working on the one-man band tech and visuals, while Burning Toad is scratching the item upgrades.
The original burn.
Yeah, Tassilo is working on the payment system cleanup and Jira triage and game access upgrades. Over in QA, we have Reese working on... And what did you want to say?
Never mind.
Go for it, Skirta.
Yeah, never mind.
Jira triage. The hell?
He's just going to sit on Led Zeppelin's face.
He's
This guy.
well,
Yeah.
he started it.
Okay. So,
Your panties back on.
am I moving right along?
Moo.
Moo.
Or am I unclicking this to see what you guys are doing in game?
They're having I don't like you fight today, so
It's like, this is my
abusing
chair.
each
This
other.
is my chair.
on my head.
Yeah, and of course nobody sees this because we have the other stuff on screen. So
I
it's
know.
really
I
a
had
moot
done.
point. You know,
I had done.
they don't get it.
Yeah. No, they
He
don't.
pooped on me, so I pooped on him.
Well, I mean, Led Zepp was singing "Sit on My Face and Tell Me That You Love Me" earlier, so you can tell him that you were just.
I got to break out that song.
But he got so mad when I did it.
I don't know why. I mean, it's.
I don't get it. New girl, Sarah.
Oh, jeez.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh man, that picture, man.
Jackson.
If you can't picture it in your brain, just move the balls to the left. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
Oh, man. Okay, so Caslow is working on the payment system cleanup and Jira triage and game access upgrades. Over in QA, Reese is working on sanity testing and the massive regression catch-up and documentation. Then Serafina is working on customer service and driving blood charity selection. Which takes us to our production management and other group, where Brecken is working on the truth questing and shipping documentation triage. The Dippy Bird, he's working on the leads meeting and food and agriculture meeting and item database plan and spawns. Gorn still testing out his Zardoz costume while working on general business. I think he's finally got everything adjusted properly. And then Eric Bollinger, new employee setup in general IT. So new guy. This must be the programmer. So we'll find out or if he's QA, we'll find out where he's going to be going. Barrick is working on the weekend report and community and backer support. Then Hutch is working on the leads meeting and tropical town walls. Lord British is working on story Jura land and looking for food.
Good.
And Chaos is working on customer support and IT planning and new homes and fireplace bugs.
Bug.
Yep, NBN and drinking game didn't have that many bugs today.
No, there's folks took a dump on that one today. No drinks for you today. It's very slim pickings. Again, these guys are working on some other stuff, and mostly not bugs today. Not bugs.
That's 2 drinks.
I know, only
Yeah,
2 drinks today.
Only 2 drinks today, but we do have the more questions left over from yesterday. I believe we're going to pick up under housing and lots, was it?
Yes, we are. I just need to find that thread again because I was busy with that other thread that we were engaged in yesterday. So I need to
that thread?
Yeah, that thread. That thread right there is the one that I need.
That's the one that you need. That's the thread that you're looking for.
These are the threads that I am looking for.
These are the threads that you were looking for. That's right.
Okay, so we are going to continue on our discussion of the questions related to the post-mortem questions and answers, where Starr took all of the questions that were not asked during the post-mortem and provided answers to them. Some of them are one-word answers, some of them are non-answers, some of them are very, very specific. Mostly a lot of non-answers.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Housing in lots, and we have Blackfire1 who wants to know, besides the lottery and the add-on store, and we should rephrase this and say, besides the raffle and the add-on store, what other options will players have for gathering deeds? And Starr said those are the only options.
That's pretty simple.
Well, notice
you will be able to find the path in-game with in-game gold went out the window somewhere. I don't know where that went.
Yes,
I know
it did.
we fought for it, and we fought and we fought and we fought, and we lost and we lost and we lost on that
Yeah,
one.
that's where it became the raffle, and that's one.
And when I say we, I mean the community.
Yep.
So people don't get it like as in Jack and I, or I. The community fought for that one, and the community
Yes.
lost big time on that one.
Yeah.
So there are only two ways to get a house in game. One is through the raffle. One is to buy it. End of story.
Yep. Governor Ruin wants to know, I know these things are coming, but my treasure room has no bling. When will droppable gold piles, displaying armor on stands, quivers for bows, etc. make it into the game? And Starr...
Stop. Hold. This is the answer to all your other questions that we were talking about earlier. Proceed.
We release our schedule on a quarterly basis. The quarter 4 schedule will be coming out right before the release 34 goes live at the end of September. So it will come in the future. We just don't know when.
Absolutely. In other words, I ain't telling you. That's the answer to all those other questions.
It doesn't even imply that they will release it in the future. It's just
absolutely. We're not telling you nothing because we got plans for the Q4 schedule, and you're all not gonna like it. That's how I interpret that. And we're not saying a damn thing until we release it.
What? What's wrong?
Well, I don't call Starr the silver-tongued devil for nothing now. The man is worth his weight in gold in the way he words things. He can sell ice cubes to an Eskimo pissing in the wind on his own feet in the North Pole, for crying out loud, But again, that's my opinion.
So he's got my pictures. Gotcha.
That was him. Yeah, he was taking those pictures. But no, we pick on Starr, of course. Starr, again, a lot of the answers, yes, no, not yet. Wait till
it's coming in the future. May not ever make it. Yeah.
May or may not ever make it. It's going to come in release 79.2.
It's like the fishing hat and the fishing waders and everything else. So then Postulio wants to know, could outdoor trees get another look at their border collisions? It's extremely difficult and frustrating for trying to fit them onto village lots alongside other decorations, especially the taller palm trees. And Starr says they have to have large collisions so you can't grief your neighbors by shoving tree branches into their house. I think of that as a non-answer.
Again,
because the reason I say that is in player-owned towns and player-run towns and in NPC towns, they've added this thing that Nystel is standing in between our houses.
Yes.
What?
Basically, you can't put anything. The alleyway you see on screen here, and I'll flip on over. See where Nystel is sitting there? Okay. This alleyway, we can't put anything in this path because this is a property divider. And this property divider used to be right on top of each other, so that these walls could actually be on top of each other because there really was no dividing line. We could actually piece two things together and make it like a seamless lot. Can't do that anymore.
Now,
player-owned towns work, though.
Well, player-owned towns, you still have... So they completely removed all of that... because last night when I was placing some hounds, I still had to have a slight gap between the houses.
I can get pretty close with some row houses.
No, mine's right next to each other.
But of course,
maybe
ain't nobody
other
planting any
getting
trees in a row house either. So I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
It's a non-issue as well. So yeah, absolutely.
Yep, and
moving right on.
Could these smithing and smelting stations not be considered as lighting sources? And Starr does say that we plan to fix that. They just haven't gotten to it. So it's low on the priority list in Jira is what they're saying. So low on the priority list in Jira is they'll get to it eventually. It's just
eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Dance got 5 minutes and they're not doing 1 of 3 dozen other things.
Yeah. Dancing Shade wants to know if we can get Shroudfall themed decorative objects for our houses, such as twisted plants. Star's response is great suggestion. Not that I'm going to add this to Jira. Not
that I'm not going to add it, but
yeah, it's just a great suggestion. Yeah. I hope it was added to Jira, and as a add-on store purchase or something like that. Any chance of more elven-themed homes and or elven bundles along the lines of the existing Kobold Viking ones? And Starr says, yes, we just added the elven 2-story row house the other day, in fact. And then we do know by reading our stand-up corners religiously that they are working on even more elven row houses.
That's right. 4-story row houses mentioned today.
That means that tells me also that they're also going to start working on additional elven buildings for the different size lots and the different size pledges. So for the next few weeks, expect to see Bob working on lots and lots of elven stuff.
Bob.
That's right, Bob.
Bob the Builder.
That's right.
Bob.
And would we be able to get crafting stations with slightly different skins so they fit themed homes? And that's another great suggestion. Yeah.
Anything about mailboxes?
Well,
nothing about mail.
We haven't seen it. Polaris Pern wants to know, will the fishing be updated and perhaps we can have an aquarium to add to our houses? Yes and yes.
What?
Of course.
Aquarium?
Once Winfield put an aquarium in.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody gets the reference to that unless you know what we're talking about.
I know exactly what it was because Casey's also supposed to be feeding a fish. Yay.
Oh, you serious? That fish is probably dead then.
It's a beta, I think.
Oh boy.
Where is Casey? He was here a few minutes ago.
He's come and gone.
Okay.
What's wrong with that boy?
Fastest thing in the world.
I know. It's like he comes in, gets off, and we don't see him
comes in, makes a couple dirty comments, leaves, gives us a couple laughs.
Doesn't even clean
now,
up. Man.
this is one that I've been waiting for.
Right, Zeke?
Yep. Now, guys, y'all might want to really listen to this one because this is a question by Kafian that I have been wanting the answer to. Will there be treasure maps?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, we knew the answer to that. Yes.
Yes.
Define treasure.
Yeah, right.
Look between your legs, you'll.
Penis.
When. See the quarter schedule.
I feel that the audience has got this thing about PvP they want us to cover. I don't know why.
I don't know because they're only talking about it in Discord, but that's just Crafty Method doing the proper PvP-ness. Ribbon wants to know, will there be more puzzles inside of dungeons like the torch one in the ruins of Ravensmoor? And Starr says check out the Kiln Cistern for one, but that is as they start going through those adventure scenes, they will add more. Duke Avery wants to know, with tons of available lots and overland access, is there any chance that Coral Cove will get a makeover and a bump up from player run town to NPC status given some story and an unclone? Starr says all scenes will eventually get uncloned, but player run towns will get upgraded to no player run towns will be upgraded to NPC status, and I think that has more to do with the map.
What?
That has more to do with the map. Well, no, it's not the economy; it's the map, the physical map that we're going to be receiving.
What's that got to do with it?
I thought it had to do with the story because.
Yeah, it's got to do with storyline. It's got to do with. It's got nothing to do with the map as far as I'm concerned. Unless you're going to say we can't put that many banners on the map. I don't think they're going to put all those banners on the map anyway. That's debatable.
Think about
He
the
means
physical
the-
map. The physical map
Yeah.
that we get as a pledge reward, it has
Right.
certain towns on it. The only reason the player-run
Right.
towns were added to the game was for additional housing. It wasn't for story-related stuff. So
And
the
they're not
only
gonna be
story
listed on the map. Only the key
only-
cities are going to be
exactly.
listed on the map. Yeah.
So that's
Correct them
another
will.
reason that those player-run towns will not be upgraded to NPC status.
But that shouldn't have anything to do with the map.
Yeah, I don't. Maps
Just because it's an NPC town does not mean it's a story-related town and got anything to do with the map. They could all be NPC towns, and only the story-related items go on the map like they plan. I don't see where.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Since
I
we're
think you're
talking about
confused.
storyline and whatnot, all the dukes and the Lord of the Manors were guaranteed at their purchase that they would be included into the game's storyline. Now, have we heard any word on that happening?
Still working on a lot of that stuff, so probably.
Actually, we have.
Ooh, to tell.
I can actually tell you that there's a book out there that has reference at least to our adventures at Hobloth, and certain adventures at Hobloth have already been documented and added to the game. So they are taking things like that and slowly adding them. They're going to be little gems, the way I see it. Actually working those guys into story. No, I haven't seen anything about that, but you will see tidbits and stuff of Shroud history and lore, maybe as it may be, slipped in certain places.
Two dukes walk into a bar.
There's I can tell you there's a reference to some pirates stealing a certain somebody's news presses.
The
in books
Pirates of
out.
Butthole Bay.
I tell you,
Yep.
That's right.
That sounds familiar.
Slipping
Although-
it into certain
although they do
places, yeah.
Although they do not call it by the proper name, it is the Pirates of Butthole Bay. They are the
Historic
thieves.
Butthole Bay.
That's right.
Don't
It is
forget.
historic Butthole Bay, but remember those guys were in disguise. It was not the Pirates of Butthole Bay. It was some other pirates.
From the
Damn,
Buccaneers.
black pirates
I
again.
know. Yeah.
Also,
Okay. So
Jesus Christ.
surprise.
Yep. Moving right along, we do have Koldar asking, will the Drakvold region be economically balanced to make it easier so entry-level and casual players to enjoy the region? And Starr says, no, Drakvold is not near
Love
any
the
of the
answer.
starting locations.
Love the answer. Love the answer.
Spoon wants to know about the Discord Twitch questions. Why does the limit of 3 non-pet deed claims exist in after persistence? What?
POT. 3 deeds in POT towns. You can only claim 3 deeds in a NPC town. I think
Okay,
he's got
okay.
it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and Star's thinking about listing that restriction that you can only place 3 deeds in player run towns and NPC towns. So it's currently limited to
Question
3.
wasn't really clear.
Yeah. Wrath Phoenix wants to know, please tell us exactly what to expect in release 34. And they're meeting Monday to discuss details. I don't know yet.
Don't know.
Is rent for the
Refer
housing
to
lots?
that answer above. We will release our Q4 schedule at the end of September before release 34.
Release 34. I mean, that's a few weeks away. I mean, it's like we can wait at least a
not
few
that
days
far.
for that. Yeah. Is the rent for the housing of lots a set thing or still in flux? It will be in episode 1. It's they're still working on it.
Flux. We're all
Are
fluxed.
there any plans to improve night vision and no plan changes for episode 1? Are there plans to adjust the growth rate on plants on porches decks? Once agriculture skills come online, maybe so. Will it be possible to resize deco? Possibly. Nope. That answer is nope.
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 Ain't
Not
gonna do it.
not gonna happen.
At this juncture.
Yeah.
Not
Cool.
gonna do.
Pretty cool.
Want to be a 2-termer, just a 1-termer. Not gonna do it. 1,000 points a lot.
I love this guy.
Alcetti says that for Chris, recently there have been a lot of questions about plate versus chain when augmenting mitigation with spells. There's a strong movement growing that chain is winning this battle as superior protection. Oh wait, Chris is supposed to answer that. Not going to happen anytime soon. Any chance for name changes on characters? Maybe.
Actually, they opened the door for that.
that.
I'm not touching
done
that.
already. Yeah.
They opened the door on that one, and again, I'm not going to go into that one because that's a Pandora's box waiting to happen.
Service fee, probably. I imagine.
I ain't going there. La.
There's an easy way to change your name for a character. It's called the delete button and create a new one.
Oh, come on. That's a little bit harsh, isn't it?
No.
Yes, it is.
All right, so we're gonna go there. So you create a character with a really bad name. Really bad name.
He said we'll go there.
Fuck you.
Well,
Then you get a free name change.
Forethought.
Then you get a free name change. And then after that, which I never understood, after your free name change, to make sure that you have a respectable character name, if you need to change it again, you could submit a sport ticket. Makes no sense. If you're changing it from a bad name to an approved name, you shouldn't have an option to change it again, folks. But it's there.
Okay, then Headquake wants to know, is there any title that we going to be able to earn playing the game, like Grandmaster, Necromancer, Forgetting the Good, but it's probably outside the scope for episode 1.
Absolutely.
Then, what is the current schedule for the Uber asset packs? Soonish.
What is that?
They're going to drive you around, see, from town to town. It's Uber's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. When is episode 2 coming out?
Looking at assets.
After commercial launch, they will start a Kickstarter campaign. If that's successful, then it'll be about 12 months after that, plus an unknown amount of time to respond to feedback.
We got to get to episode 1 first, don't we?
Ooh.
What?
That's news right there.
Yeah.
So apparently they now plan to do a Kickstarter for episode 2.
Episode 1 ain't out yet.
If I want to take that at face value, that says we're going to have a Kickstarter for episode 2, which is something that's been a big question, whether we're going to do that or whether there was enough funding coming in to the coffers to subsidize that as it was with the game, the way it was and the way it stands. So I don't know. We're gonna have to discuss that one.
That one might be a little bit interesting, but they may have like a low Kickstarter goal for that. But it's at the same time, they still need a team to be working on episode 1 after launch. And so, right, we know they've been working with the Skeleton Crew, so probably that would be hiring another team to work on episode 2.
We'll have to do a little digging around on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth getting some more information from Starr on that one. Farouk wants to know, will there be a change in tax rates for lots? Maybe. Maybe not. Not going to say an answer.
They just asked
It's in
that
flux
question.
capacitor mode.
Flux capacitor depends on the economy, I guess, huh?
Now, see,
haven't hit 88 miles an hour yet.
Here's one coming up. Go ahead, go there, because then I want to stop on this on Gemini's question.
Yeah. Will we be able to reset our virtue, truth, etc.? It might be possibly linked to when we let you reset your story flags to replay the story when we do commercial launch.
Oh,
Interesting.
Hard launch.
become a risk.
Because we had the soft launch.
And then
Yes.
Gemini's question, we're going to cut it there because we're running out of time.
Oh, yeah, just really recognize that. Okay, so we do have to get to the that calendar thing, and we will do it very, very quickly.
Gemini's
so don't forget.
question before we cut it.
That's no fun. Will elderberry
Yeah, it's
dye
not
be
even a
tradable?
question.
Maybe. Well, the dye should be tradable, but the
Okay.
bush in the
Climate
siege.
Well,
Feed
see-
is special.
Again, if we're gonna have this, it should have either been or not been. Not a yes, not a maybe, not a questionable. Maybe we'll change it later. If these things aren't going to be tradable, it's going to be that way all the way through, and then not changing it. Well, see, I think it should have been tradable from the beginning. I also believe that the other fruit should have been tradable. And one of the reasons why I bought multiple accounts was so I can have multiple items like that, and I can't trade them to myself, and that sucks. So there's no use for me to have that.
You can jury rig it.
I know
pick it up
a lot of other people. Yeah, again, I know a lot of other people who did similar things for different reasons, but it sort of sucks when you want to change things.
Yeah, it don't make sense, really. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
But anyway.
Okay, put the soapbox away. We're running out of time. And then we have our calendar, our community calendars provided by Avatar Circle. Remember, all times are Central Standard Time and in the real world, and we refer to it as New Britannia time, in game as game server time. Avatar Circle is currently administered by Kazan Phoenixfire in-game, or you may contact him as Wrath Phoenix on the official forums or in Discord. Today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12 on Radio Free Britannia, there are two idiots talking about and misinterpreting the news on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Jeez, they'll let everybody.
Rocky and I are going to be on Lunch with Laz and Jack?
I know. Yeah, they are.
Two idiots.
Yeah.
Why would you?
At 4 on Avatar's Radio, we do have Max Liao and El Garriott doing their Legion of Myths show. At 7 o'clock, Jackdaw is doing something somewhere. Yeah, Jackdaw.
Chases foxes.
That's right. At 7 p.m., if you're interested in doing some PvP.
With the proper PvP-ness.
You can go out to the Chaos Caverns and join the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament. Don't forget, last week they implemented a third tier, so we have tiers 1, 2, and 3 of PvP, and they will run through those fights relatively quickly. At 8 o'clock, we have Laz's favorite event of the week, and that is Striker Sparhawk's Happy Hour, otherwise known as...
Spin Sparhawks Gold.
Still doing that?
Yes, and there is a forum post out there on the official forums where it will tell us where Striker Sparhawk's Happy Hour is taking place. I just don't have it in front of me. At 10 p.m., we do have Grumpy Old Gamer working as a DJ on Avatar's Radio between 10 and midnight. So tune into Avatar's Radio for that and listen to GOG or Grumpy Old Gamer.
Grumpy Old Gamer spinning some tunes for you.
That's right. He's on there twice. Yeah, that's right. And that is our community calendar for this Wednesday, September 14th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
Yay!
Avatar. Just as long as you're not avatarded.
That's right.
Could be Avatar. We could all be singing Dancing Queen.
We could.
No.
I don't know. Screw it. You got Dancing Queen? We can all do a musical right here live on set.
You know, being a gay man, I love musicals and stuff. And I've had to go through a 12-step program to try to not be so fascinated. But my problem is I keep getting caught on 5, 6, 7.
Gotta see a doctor about that.
No, man. You can't get past the 12 steps when you get stuck on 5, 6, 7, 8.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a 12-step program that's never going to work.
Nope.
That's right. But it's the fabulous show, I must say.
Yeah, that's right.
I went to my doctor the other day. It was his great doctor. In fact, my doctor, he cured out 7 cases of VD in his office last week. He's okay now, but
But alrighty. And of course, as time ticks away on us here today, we also have some other work we actually have to do. We got to thank our lovely sponsors out there, as well as the good folks who listen and tune in and put up with this malarkey every day. But let's go ahead and get this up on screen. Of course, we got our newest sponsor. Opening up in the beginning of October 1st, I believe, is Collimore Wands. Putting the
Coilmore.
in your
Coilmore
hand.
Wands.
Coilmore?
Coilmore, yes.
Hey,
Coilmore
I'm a
Wands.
Brooklyn boy.
Putting the magic in your hands. And you can find them out in... I forgot the name of the town. I know it's connected to... Okay. Diamond Fields. Diamond Fields, which is connected to Port Phoenix. So make sure and go visit that. Okay, keep going, Laz.
I don't know. You ran me off now, squirrel.
Coilmore. I mean, I was yelled at beforehand, and so I
tried to get you synced up last night. Of course, our good friends over at the Britannian Mining Company, BMC Guild, also one of our latest patrons. Also, I want to thank our newest patron, Aureus, who is also owner of Coilmore Wands. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it here. Of course, our good friends over at relicsbyreal.com. I got this all out of whack today, so we're just going to wing it. We got to thank Ben over at relicsbyreal.com. Is for all your licensed Shroud Avatar swag. You want to get your t-shirts, you want to get your hats, you get patches, get your drink on with shot glasses, pint glasses, all sorts of glasses, coffee mugs, you name it, he's got it. Check out relicsbyreal.com, and if you use the promo code NBNN, you will get 10% off that swag. Of course, we forgot our good friends, Wake Up New Britannia, every Saturday morning on WRFB Radio Free Britannia, 7 to 9 a.m. New Britannia time for your listening pleasure out there. Our friend Jacob White over at Soda Map. Soda Map is truth, so says Lord British. If you ever get lost, you need to find your way, go to sodamap.com and they will enlighten you. Our friends over at sodataming.com, sodacraft.com, and sodacrafting.wiki. These guys done a lot of hard work, so go check them guys out. If you need taming, if you need crafting, you need some information, take a look at those guys. They've done a lot of hard work for you. And of course, last but not least, our good friends over at the Shroud Marketplace. ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And Jack's going to tell all you boys and girls all about the marketplace.
Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And don't forget, you do need to check out the newest merchant out there is going to be Red Crow merchandise. And they're actually selling the wooden plaster 2-stories home with the balcony village home. Nice. That was expired from the add-on store a long time ago. So it's going to be one of the rarer houses out there. But after that, don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go list any in-game services that you want to provide to the community, just like Scrota's music service thing, where the Scrota, as soon as the wandering bird becomes wandering, will provide you with Scrota's thing for $5. It will provide you with
one voucher gets you everything you want.
That's right.
I had that a long time.
And he comes with a wand in his hand.
That's right. Don't forget also, if you're looking for a place to host an in-game event, like maybe a wedding, you could always contact Weddings and More by Laz. Laz, take it away.
Right. If you need a place for your guild meetings, a guild party, an anniversary, a birthday party, you need an event and you need a venue to have it, I've got the venue for you. So come see Laz at Weddings and More by Laz. If you want to have a sunset wedding, sunrise wedding, a beachfront wedding, an underground wedding, a bloodletting wedding, a zombie wedding, and we have a new special wedding. Bullwinkle, would you tell them about the special wedding?
We got the special leather and whips and handcuffs and chains wedding down in the basement. It's wonderful. It's my favorite part.
I've actually been to 2 of those types of weddings. They're a little bit interesting.
Weddings and More by Laz. Anything you want.
That's right. Don't forget,
I know.
Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, from services to game gold to accounts, a little bit of anything. And remember, if you want to become a vendor, just click on the vendor, go ahead and create an account, and then after that, do the vendor registration, so that way it's all as one unified account. And so that means that it is time for us to thank the most important people out there, and that is you guys out there.
$750 for a tax-free village lot deed.
Look at the gold. Look at the gold.
$9 for 10K worth of gold, man. Gold prices.
Yeah. Wow.
Anyway.
Now,
sorry, Jack.
Notice that those are not my items. Those are other people. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. We couldn't do this show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you, everybody, and we hope you have a great day.
Absolutely. Thank you. We love you guys out there. And, of course, without you, we wouldn't do this every day. We get up, we do it for enjoyment, we do it for fun, but we love it when you guys chime in and come in and join us and add to the fun adventures. But meanwhile, we got to wrap it up and get out of here. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
It's Scrotum.
Bullwinkle.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, wild, crazy happening, and the latest news here in Shroud of the Avatar. We'll be back with more tomorrow, Thursday. Join us at noon, New Britannia time. Oh, I love this shit. All sorts of great stuff out there, man.
Hensley thinks that we're nuts. Do you think we're nuts?
We are nuts.
Okay, we might be a little bit unbalanced.
I'm sorry, that's Casey's balls.
Just show me my asshole. Smell something. It's moldy. It's moldy.
Did you smell that?
Close your legs. Oh, shit.
Close your legs. Your breath smells.
We're clear.